Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Magical Maven. My name is Heather and today I'm doing a pick a card reading on chakra healing. So which chakra or chakras do you need to heal? So for these, I know before I did crystals with the pick a cards, but for today, you're just gonna pick by pile number. So I have 1 through 7, one for each of the main chakras. But also within the pile, there might be, I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and then I'm also using one of each of the chakra cards from the Psychic Tarot, and then also I'm using the Oracle of the Unicorns, the Mystical Wisdom deck, and Seeds of Intentions cards today. Okay, so jumping in. So first we're going to do pile 1. Sorry, I need to have a better plan for all 7 piles. Okay, so for pile number 1, so your Seed of Intentions cards is, for today, I desire nothing, I'm already whole. For the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, we have the 8 of Wands, and with the red, it's the root chakra. We have the 4 of Swords, which is the heart chakra with the green. And then we have the Fool card, which is red for the root. Okay. Okay, and from the Psychic Tarot, you got the Sacral chakra. And your Mystical Wisdom card is Dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. And the Oracle of the Unicorns deck is Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide, take baby steps as you grow, be willing to learn from others. Okay, so the chakras that you need some help, whether balancing or unblocking. So we have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the heart chakra. So with those, just a little bit about, so your root chakra governs, survival, your basic needs being met. And with the sacral, it deals with our desires, our emotions, sexuality, creativity, and then the heart, love, compassion, understanding. So for this group, it shows like being overworked because with the 4 of Swords, there's this rest and relaxation needed. And maybe there's this heaviness in the heart chakra where like maybe a lot's happened and you're still even processing things is what I'm getting. Because yeah, this 8 of Wands card, 8 of Wands is very fast moving energy, rapid movement. So a lot's been happening and you do need a break. And I really think that this with the Fool, because the Fool is always the first card in the major arcana, the number 0, the Fool, it starts the Fool's journey. So this is a new beginning. So I feel like for my pile number 1 people, you are going down a new path or a new road, or you've started anew in some kind of way, shape, or form. And things are fast moving, which are great, but then at the same time, you do need a rest. And a lot of this could either be like a creative project, something you're trying to get off the ground that maybe is a passion project of yours or something you're wanting to turn into your career or your main business. And then alternatively, if this isn't about career for you, this could be about love and romance. And, you do have some blocks maybe regarding your emotions, desires, sexuality. And, maybe you've been meeting a lot of people and things have been fast paced and you're kind of, maybe you have a lot of options and you're ready for a new beginning, but you're still kind of maybe harboring some pain or resentment. And that's where the heart chakra card is coming in. But with the Dolphin card, it says, don't worry, be happy. So if you've, been stressed, just know that everything will work out. But you do need to allow yourself that self-care, that self-love, for some downtime and for some you time. And with the growth, I mean, this is why I first got this is regarding like a new creative project or like something business-wise for a lot of you, because with seeking out a mentor or guide and growing that growth and taking baby steps. So I do really think for most people, this is going to be about, yeah, an opportunity, business, career, a creative project, something you're building from the ground up, something you're creating. But for some of you, it could be a romance. And also too, with the Eight of Wands energy, with things being like moving at a fast pace, and with this card saying take that baby steps. So maybe some of that Eight of Wands energy is about, you've been going at things too fast. So it's not even necessarily that a lot's been happening. It's like you've been making it happen, which is great, but you also need to know that you need to strive for a balance, and that you can't overwork yourself or overwhelm yourself, because that's, not going to benefit you in the long run. And then now getting back to this card, coming full circle, I desire nothing, I'm already whole. So sometimes, we could think that, oh, if I do this or I have this, then I'm going to be happy. But that's not how it works. Happiness comes within, and you don't need to be whole by whatever, from what you have or what you're, what you achieve. It's really not about that. So it's saying that you need to be happy and know that you are enough regardless of what you do, what you achieve, what you create. You're already, already be happy and fulfilled within and whole, before, because also if you're, if you're going at things really fast because you're feeling like, oh, this is going to get me where I want to be and then I'll be happy, you're already in the wrong mindset, if that makes sense. So know that, so this is a good affirmation for you. I desire nothing, I'm already whole. Because also, if you are trying to create something business-wise, it's going to be a better energy for you if you're not being influenced by this need to achieve, if that makes sense. You'll be able to better serve and create your work if you're coming from a place of inner fulfillment and you're doing this because you want to, not because you have this inner need to achieve and succeed. So I hope that makes sense and resonates. But also, yeah, I would look at your root, sacral, and heart chakras and see where, some work could be done. And if you're not, if you don't know too much about the chakras, I would look these three up, for you, since you got pile number 1. If this doesn't resonate, you could always choose another pile, or maybe there's another pile you need to choose because maybe this isn't your only message. So again, take what resonates. But that is for my pile number 1, people. Okay. Okay, so for pile number 2, we have for today, I honor myself. Okay, so a bunch of cards came out for the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, but I thought it was interesting because the cards that came through we have 3 third eye chakra cards, 2 crown chakra cards, and 1 throat chakra cards. So you're looking at your higher chakras need work, pile number 2. So we're gonna look at those in a minute, because I'm gonna look under and see what chakra you got under for the Psychic Tarot deck. Oh, surprise, surprise, you got the crown chakra. Okay, so yes, definitely your higher chakras need work. So the crown chakra is at the highest at the top of your head, and this governs with spirituality. So with the cards that came through regarding your crown, we have 7 of Cups and Judgment. Okay, and then your third eye chakra, we have, oh, interesting, we have 2 Queen cards. We have the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, and then the Hierophant. Okay, and then for the throat, we have the Emperor. Oh. Okay, I'm going to pull the other cards too while we're here. So 2 cards came out for the Mystical Wisdom deck. So we have Celebration, Let Go, and Have Fun. And face your fears, release the power of fear. Okay. And from the Oracle of the Unicorns, we have expansion, spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world what you're made of. Okay. Okay, so looking at the crown chakra cards, so what I was getting with the Seven of Cups and Judgment is that you have a discontentment. And I just got about yourself. So maybe you feel you're not where you want to be in life right now. And I'm getting to, like, you're very in your maybe head about it. And you're cut off from your higher self. You're cut off from those higher chakras. And I thought it was interesting too, because in this Judgment card, I never noticed this before. This deck is fairly new. It shows the Emperor, and you see the Emperor right here. And then right here is the Hierophant, which you got. And then I thought it was interesting that it looks like a queen here, and then you got 2 queen cards. So there's definitely like a lot of people in the mix. So one thing that this could be for some of you, again, this is a collective reading, so you're gonna just take what resonates. But I feel like maybe there's a lot of people around you that aren't on your same path, your same spiritual path, or, you know, aren't wanting to heal themselves as you are, because obviously if you're watching this video, you're wanting to work on healing yourself, which, you know, I respect and honor you for. And when you have people around you who aren't committed to healing, who aren't on the same spiritual path as you, it could definitely keep you stuck, because, you know, you don't have people around you that understand where you're coming from, or you can maybe get stuck in a vibration of fear, because look, we have face your fears, because maybe some people around you are used to being, you know, boggled down by their fears and their frustrations, and so you could even be getting caught up because, you know, by being around them, you're resonating at that frequency, or if you're empathic, you're taking on that energy. And it's not to say to release these people. I mean, obviously, if they're toxic, then, you know, that's something you do need to think about, but it might just be that you need some time for you to get clear and to get connected to your higher self and those higher chakras, because otherwise, yeah, it's just, you're going to have that discontentment because you're not really connected to your truth, your spiritual truth, your spirituality, your higher self. And with this let go and have fun, it's like if you're not embodying your truth and being your authentic self, you're not having fun, because if you're wearing a mask, or if you're allowing yourself to play it small, or have to be not who you really are, like, I mean, that's not fun, right? You know, that's, you know, you're not going to be in this fun, you know, happy place if you're having to do that, right? And that's maybe why it's saying expansion. You need to, like, let go of any perceived fears or of what people are going to think if you embody your true light and power. Because most likely, probably if you're watching this, you are a light worker and you do have gifts to share, and you're not going to be able to share them if you're not connected to that part of yourself. So, and oh, and I just forgot. So we got for seeds of intentions for today, honor myself. So when it's honoring yourself, you know, you have to put yourself first in the situation. You can't be worried about who people expect you to be or think you are or want you to be. You have to honor yourself and embody the true you. And it's a process, because if you are ascending, you know, there's a lot of maybe layers and things that you have to shed, and it's a process. It just doesn't, you know, happen overnight. And yeah, there could definitely be shifts that, you know, you could go from kind of an extreme to another, but I mean, with spiritual awakening, it's still a journey. But you definitely have to honor yourself and get in touch with the true you, the authentic you. And so for you, yeah, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. I mean, especially your crown and your third eye. You know, again, your crown chakra deals with spirituality. Your third eye deals with psychic sight, you know, and your throat chakra deals with your creative expression and truth. So if you don't know about the chakras, you know, do look these up and see what you could do to help, you know, balance those chakras and see where you're at. But just think about what I've said, and I hope that you honor yourself, and because you are worth it. And, you know, you don't have to live in a place of fear. And if you know anything about vibrations, fear is the lowest vibration and love is the highest. So have love for yourself and love for the world and the people around you, knowing that you have gifts to share, and that by honoring that part of yourself, you're also honoring your purpose and those around you. So you're not doing anyone favors by allowing, you know, even if these people aren't influencing you, you maybe just be, you know, you might just be thinking, oh, what if, you know, I take off the mask, or what if you know, what are these people going to think? So it might not even be, again, it could be a perceived thing, but yes, make sure you honor yourself and try to get working on those higher chakras, especially, yeah, the third eye, crown, and throat. Okay, so thank you, pile number 2. And feel free, if you feel like this didn't resonate, to choose another pile based on your intuition. And if you're having trouble, it's because this pile was for you and you need help balancing that third eye chakra. Okay, and I mean that from a place of love. Okay, so now pile number 3. We have for today, I am present. We have, let's see, oh wow, so we have the World card with the rainbow. I think this is the only card in the deck that has all of the chakras in there. We have the King of Swords with the crown, the Two of Cups with the sacral chakra, and we have the third eye chakra card from the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay, the Mystical Wisdom, we have Peacock, raise your standards. And the Oracle of the Unicorns, we have Imagination, envision a new reality, give yourself permission to dream, believe in unlimited possibilities. Okay, so pile number 3. So the main chakra that came through for the Psychic Tarot was the third eye, which deals with your psychic sight, your intuition. Your sacral chakra, which is the orange, deals with creativity, sexuality, desires, emotions. And then the purple, the crown chakra, deals with spirituality. So with the World card, with all the different colors, I mean, the World card is very positive. So I feel like of all the piles, you might be the most balanced, and that's not to say that you know, obviously we have a few chakras that are coming up here, but it shows that, you know, maybe you maintain to keep yourself pretty clear. So maybe you already do energy clearing and healing, or, you know, you make sure that and strive to, you know, make sure you raise your vibration, that you don't get weighted down by, you know, low vibrations or negative energies or negative situations or people. You know, maybe you shield, you do cord pulling, you know, there's all these things that maybe you do, or, you know, crystal healing even. If you don't do those things and you're like, this does not apply to me, then you might need to pick another pile, because I'm getting that this maybe pile is a little more, I mean, still, you know, needs healing, but with the World card, I'm getting this as like a positive that you've done your work. However, with the third eye chakra, oh, and then also the Imagination. So this is maybe where you are blocked the most with the third eye, is that you're having difficulty seeing clearly. So maybe with your own path ahead of you, like, even though maybe you are within happy and content and joyful, it's maybe like on the outer world hasn't reflected your inner world yet. So inner, you feel like, oh, I've done my work, you know, but why am I not seeing as much of the outside influence? And this is because maybe your third eye chakra is blocked. So it's cutting off from your intuition, your imagination, you being able to, you know, visualize better for yourself. And it's funny because then I just looked at the Raise Your Standards Peacock card. I do think that this is regarding love, because with the Two of Cups energy and the sacral chakra dealing with desires, emotion, sexuality, and then the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, I mean, obviously, you know, this could be a male or a female, and you could be a male or female. I mean, whichever resonates for you, but because definitely a masculine energy or a feminine energy could be, it doesn't have to be, the divine masculine could be in a female body, or the divine, feminine could be in a male body, or, so on and so forth. So don't, look at so much, oh, this has to be a male, because it doesn't have to be. But I do think that this is a romantic suitor or partner, and maybe they're a little tough or rough around the edges. They're, heavily guarded, and this is why you're needing to raise your standards. And so even though you might feel like happy within, you're wanting this love connection externally, and, you're maybe, and they're just maybe not at your level, and that's maybe what be bringing you down as well, because you're not wanting to maybe see a future without them. You want to see a future with them, and maybe that is blocking you from seeing the truth and, seeing a better vision for yourself. So I hope this resonates, but, one thing you did get was I'm present. So instead of maybe worrying so much about what is going to happen with this person or, that relationship, try to be rooted in the here and now, and just continue staying grounded in the fact of being happy within, doing your inner work, and just keeping your vibration high. And also, I'm getting, for some of you, maybe you were this before, and now suddenly you're moving away from this because of this connection, and you never want someone, I'm getting the word muddy, like to muddy your connection. So if someone is bringing you down vibrationally or bringing you down in life, that's not positive, right? And it's easy to, when we have feelings for someone, not to see certain things, when we're in this situation. But try to, maybe step back a little bit, stop thinking about what's going to happen, what's coming in the future, what could happen in the future, what they're thinking or going to do, and just stay grounded in the now, and make sure that, you're happy within. And obviously, you're watching this video because you're wanting to heal yourself. And, I appreciate that in you, because not everyone is willing to do their healing work. So again, just try to focus on the here and now, and on, continuing to embody your own light. If you see this, the light, continue to do your own work and not focus so much on, will this work out? Because if it is meant to work out, it will. And if that person is willing to be at your level, they will rise up. And if they don't, then you're better off with someone else down the road. Heck, you're better off alone, right? So don't be afraid to raise those standards, and once you kind of start, again, being present, just focusing on you, letting maybe certain ideas go about what's going to happen or come with this person, and trying to unblock that third eye chakra and also the sacral chakra, then I think then you will get a better handle on things. So again, the third eye chakra, the sacral chakra, and I'm not really getting, the crown too. I think it was more about the King of Swords for you, pile number 3, not so much the chakra. The third eye chakra for sure, and then the sacral chakra too. So those are some those are some chakras that you should work on, and Yes, and just be present and know that you are worthy and you deserve the best. Okay, so thank you, pile 3. Okay, so pile number 4. We have for today, I sing out loud. Okay. Okay, so 4 cards came out. I was trying to just do 3 for each, but the 4 that came out, 2 were sacral and 2 were the root chakra. So we have Temperance, 8 of Cups, the Devil, and Strength. Okay. So the sacral chakra deals with creativity, sexuality, desires, emotions, and your root chakra deals with survival and your needs being met. Okay, and then we have from the Psychic Tarot, the solar plexus chakra. So you have all of the lower chakras on the table. The solar plexus deals with our personal power, our will, our confidence. Okay, and the mystical wisdom, we have good fortune, invite magic in, and opportunity knocks, go for it. And I'm just got stop limiting yourself. Yeah, stop limiting yourself. And then from the Oracle of the Unicorns, we have gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Okay. And I like it's interesting too with the yellow and the orange in the card. Okay. So with the root, sacral, and solar plexus, the lower chakras that need some work, a lot of this is about the solar plexus for sure, because I got about limiting yourself. And if you're critical of yourself, if you're not believing in yourself, you're gonna, certain opportunities that are gonna be coming to you, you might not see or you might not feel worthy of, so then they might not pan out. So you do need to work on these. So when opportunity does knock and things come to you, you're able to exactly invite that magic in and to, have this good fortune, have this abundance, have this happiness. But you do need to do your work, which is great, which is why you're watching this video. You want to know what to heal. So if you are working on healing these things that, these opportunities that come to you in the future, you will be able to benefit from them. Instead of, self-sabotaging, or again, like if you have blocks to worthiness, this could, influence when these things don't pan out. And this is why you're getting the gentleness, because if you're too critical of yourself, and I'm not getting it about that you're not being kind to others, I'm getting that you're not being kind to yourself. You don't give yourself enough credit, or, you have low self-esteem, and you need to boost your confidence. You need to feel, happier and joyful, because, again, maybe I'm getting self-limiting beliefs. And I'm getting your biggest enemy is you. And that's what I'm getting from the Devil card. That you're stopping you from moving on. So get out of your head and reprogram your mind and your self-limiting beliefs. And you have the strength to do it. You have the courage to do so. You just have to believe in it. And I'm getting be like the lion. Does the lion fear anything? No. So don't you either. Also, something that just came in was wounds from childhood. So take a look at things that happened, growing up, with your family, in school, with classmates, through childhood. When did you not feel like you're enough? When did you not feel confident? Who put these ideas in your head that you have to limit yourself? So that's something for you to think about. So you might want to journal that. Also, maybe for you want to do positive affirmations daily, something to change your programming. Okay. With Temperance, this is the card of patience, and I'm hearing worth the wait. So with the Eight of Cups, it's this energy of leaving certain things behind. So maybe I'm hearing something about a devastation, which is interesting because it kind of looks like in the back of this card. I mean, it's not a fire really, it's more of a smoke, but I'm kind of being drawn to that. And then I heard something about a devastation. So there might have been things that did happen along your path, maybe regarding, I'm getting maybe more career success-wise, because since we got the opportunity card, and it doesn't just have to be that. So maybe you're someone that feels like things never go right for you, and maybe because you stayed stuck in this energy, and you need some more perseverance and patience and know that things are worth the wait. Because sometimes, yeah, like we could feel like, oh, this isn't going to happen for me because it's taking so long. Okay, well, by saying that, you know, you're already kind of condemning yourself to that energy. So you need to, you know, choose your words carefully, choose your thoughts carefully. And with the For Today I Sing Out Loud card, I'm getting this for you because you need to enjoy yourself. You need to have some fun. You need to lighten up, literally. And because if you're embodying more of a joyful energy, that's going to help boost you. And maybe for some of you are singers, and this gives you joy and pleasure, and this makes you feel confident, makes you feel good. And maybe you do have a good singing voice, and people praise you for it. And so for some of you, definitely you could be singers or musicians, or do something artistic or creative. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what your opportunities are if, you know, you're striving for something else. It just means that even if that's just something that you like doing, you know, one of the things you enjoy doing, but you do need to do something to let go and have fun, to invite in a more positive energy and frequency. So I hope that makes sense. So if you don't know much about chakras, you know, do look up the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, so you can kind of see where maybe yours is out of balance and what work you need to do on it. But definitely, you don't want to let these opportunities to pass you by. And also, you know, for your own self, you know, not looking externally, you know, you want to be happy within, right? You want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel like you're in control of your own life and, you know, exert your own personal power. And when I say control of your own life, yeah, there's things out of our control, but there is things that we do control, such as our attitude. And, you know, like if we could get a hold on our, you know, mental and emotional states. And that's not to say that we need to shut our feelings down or anything like that. I'm just saying that mastering your mind and being able to be in touch with your emotions but not being ruled by them is more of what I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense. So for my pile number 3, you know, again, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. And if that didn't resonate with you, feel free to choose another pile, or if you feel there's maybe another message for you, go ahead and choose another as well. So thank you. Okay, so now we're on to pile number 5. Yeah, okay. So we have, for today, I stretch my body and mind, from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Okay, so we have the Princess of Coins, so it's the green, the heart chakra. The High Priestess, so yellow, the solar plexus. And another solar plexus card, the Three of Swords. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that you are wishing someone was there. So some of you might be missing someone. And that makes sense with the Three of Swords, which we'll get to in a minute. I'm going to lay out all the cards out, but I'm getting that some of you might be missing someone heavily. Oh, wow. And then your chakra card is the heart chakra. Okay, so this makes sense. The mystical wisdom, we have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. And then from the Oracle of the Unicorns, we have sanctuary, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Okay, so yes, for your chakras, those that need balancing and healing are your solar plexus and your heart. Okay, so, and with the Princess of Coins, this could be male or female. Take, what resonates for you. So either, if you're a female watching this, this could be you, or this could be your partner, whether that's a male or female, and vice versa. And so whoever's watching this, it could either fit you or them. So with the Princess of Coins, this is Pentacle energy. So this is someone who's earthy and grounded and practical. So I'm thinking it's probably more of your energy, but again, like, take what resonates. So the heart chakra is blocked because there was this pain, this loss, this Three of Swords energy, which is the card of like heartbreak and loss. So that made sense why I was getting that you're missing someone. And this pain is blocked your heart, but it's also blocked your sacral, because I'm getting about trusting. So maybe it could even be about trusting yourself. Maybe you don't have confidence in your ability to trust or make wise decisions, because maybe normally you are this practical minded person, and maybe the situation you were in or the person you're missing, maybe you try to tell yourself from your logical mind that you shouldn't go there, or that you shouldn't be feeling this way, because you're trying to be grounded in your approach. You're trying to, I'm getting minimize, and it's not because you're trying to minimize it. It's more because you normally have that mindset of practicality and logic, and you don't like to be overly emotional. And for you, being emotional is being overly emotional. Like, so you have a problem maybe sharing and showing your heart. And it could have because like you want to embody this energy of having it together or being level-headed, and you don't want maybe people to see that you're in pain, because with the solar plexus, I mean, that could be, if you're, stuck in ego in a sense of, you want the appearance that, you're strong and confident, even if you're hurting, is what I'm getting. And with the High Priestess energy, it's like, because this deals with intuition, so I feel like you're maybe cut off from that part of you right now, because again, if you're stuck in like an ego mindset, and I'm not saying that, I mean, ego, we need our egos, but we need to keep them in check, and we also need to be in touch with our higher selves and spirit, and we need to know when we need to keep our egos in check, and that's not a place to live from. And what I think you're getting with the stretch your body and mind, it's because you need to get out of your head about what is or what isn't acceptable, because if, you had this pain, this heartbreak, this loss, why can you not express that? Why can you not be, feel free to share that, or, to sit with that energy? You don't have to be so practical all the time. You don't have to be so tough all the time. And maybe you just, like with the Sanctuary card, you do need to take time out to kind of embody this energy and sit with this energy and work things out, because, maybe if they're locked deep. So for those of you who are like, okay, I don't know who you're talking about, Heather, it could be that maybe this is even something from a while ago, but maybe, it's still under the surface. And for some of you, this could be fresh. So take what resonates, but some of you do need to, or, all of you definitely, if this resonates for you, you do need some time with you, because if we distract ourselves, we're not dealing with things, so think about that. And then also with the Enlightenment card, I mean, I take it that most of you watching this are probably spiritual or, are light workers, because with chakra healing, not everyone wants to work on healing themselves, or even questions that, or thinks about that, or knows what a chakra is. So for you, chances are that you're watching this because, you're a light worker, or, you are spiritual and on the spiritual path, so take what resonates. But with this enlightenment, like, see how I'm being drawn to how, like, all the colors, all the chakras, you know, she's in perfect balance and harmony. So, you know, how are you going to be in balance and harmony if, you know, if you're stuck, you know, in a sense, like if you have this blockage in your heart, if you have this pain and you're not allowing yourself to deal with it because, you know, you're allowing your ego to rule you, you know. So allow yourself to see outside of logic in your mind and allow yourself to go within. And that's why I'm, you know, you have to go outside of the body and mind and get in touch with your heart and know that it is okay. And I'm getting to suffer, and I'm not saying that, oh, like, that you should want to suffer or you know, should suffer. I'm saying that, you know, we all go through our pains and losses and heartbreaks, and the only way to out is through. And it's like, okay, it's up to you. Do you want to take these swords out of your heart? Do you want to start healing and repairing, or do you want to stay stuck in that energy because you want to put on this brave face? So I hope, you know, that makes sense for my pile number 4 people. Or wait, no, my pile number 5. Sorry, pile number 5. So if this resonates, you know, just take what I said. You know, again, like, I say everything with love, you know, and there's nothing for you to feel ashamed about. There's nothing for you to feel guilty about. You know, allow yourself to grieve if there is someone that you've lost, there's someone that, you know, that you miss. It's okay. I'm just getting that repeated. It's okay. It's okay. So allow yourself to feel and allow your heart to heal. Okay. So I hope that made sense. If that didn't resonate, or if you feel like you have more messages, feel free to pick another pile. Okay. So pile number 6. Okay. So we have, for today, I acknowledge my accomplishments. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is the third eye chakra card. Ace of Wands, root chakra. And 4 of Cups, heart chakra. So we kind of got a variety right now. So let's see which chakra card you got from the Psychic Tarot. Okay, and we have the throat. Okay, so you're a little over the board, but I'll continue showing the cards and then I'll get into what I'm getting. Okay, so we have Legends, learn from those who inspire you, an angel of miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. Okay, and then for the Oracle of the Unicorns, we have anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Okay, so I don't think it's any coincidence that we have the throat chakra card and then the anger card and talking about safely expressing your anger. So with our throat chakra, that deals with our truth, our creative expression. So for some of you, I'm really getting that this, and this totally makes sense with the seeds of intentions. I acknowledge my accomplishments. So for those of you in pile 6, this is really about your path, your purpose, your career, and for some of you, I feel like you're not getting the credit you deserve or what you're due. So maybe that's where that anger is coming from. And first of all, what I'm getting is that don't seek validation from others. You know, you validate yourself. You acknowledge your accomplishments. So even if people don't give you that pat on the back, do that for yourself. So if you feel proud of yourself for something that you did and completed and no one else is proud of you, or no one is willing to speak it, because just because someone didn't say it doesn't mean that it isn't true, because, you know, those people's throat chakras could be blocked from their truth. So know that, honor yourself, acknowledge your accomplishments. If you're proud of something, if you put your heart and your all into something, you know, don't allow anyone to take that from you just because you're feeling that they're not appreciating you or validating you. So I hope that makes sense. And this is where the Legends cards come in. So I think for a lot of you, you're really striving, you're really wanting this particular career path, or this, or, you know, if this is, you know, if you're a light worker, your divine path, your mission, you know, you're really wanting to help others, inspire others, and lead the way. And maybe you feel like you've always known that, but you're kind of maybe in wait in a sense. I'm getting like how she's looking. So you're kind of maybe bored or discontent, or you're feeling like, when is this going to be over with? When is this going to come? Or when is my time going to come? And this is why it's saying learn from those who inspire you. So maybe, you know, you're not embodying the right energy or frequency, because if you are kind of down on things, and if you're, you know, doubting and not trusting, then you're not being able to invite these miracles in. So what I'm getting from this card too with the Angel of Miracles, if you somewhat are spiritual, if you do believe, you can call on your spirit guides and angels. You can call on archangels, ascended masters, spirit, you know, God, goddess, whoever you call to, pray to, and you know, work with spirit, and, you know, let them know, you know, your fears or where you're doubting, and for assistance and what you're wanting to do. Because especially if you're a light worker, I mean, and, you know, you're trying to do some good in this world, I mean, spirit's going to want to work with you. So just consider that. And definitely with this Ace of Wands card, you know, this is a new beginning card. And with the Ace of Wands, that's normally like with projects, career. So definitely this makes sense that now maybe you're embarking down a new road, a new path, or a new project. And this doesn't mean like, you know, if you're someone that's already kind of in your work, but maybe this is a new outlet, there's some freshness coming in of energy. So I'm actually getting, you are grounded, because the root chakra, it deals with our survival, our needs being met, you know, groundedness. So I'm getting you are grounded. However, you might have blocks to obtaining success, and, you know, fear blocks the root chakra. So maybe you have a lack mentality, and that's preventing you from reaping rewards and benefits. And that's something you have to work on to take things to the next level. And with the Four of Cups, remember, oh, this totally makes sense now. I sometimes forget what cards I pulled. Look at her and look at her. Is that not mirroring each other? Like the Four of Cups, this discontentment, this boredom, this is exactly what I said. There's this energy of like, I don't know. And for some reason, I just got not giving a shit. So maybe you're even, and I'm getting that you're fooling yourself by saying that. It's just maybe your way of trying to like not deal with things. And maybe that's why like you're having anger stored and you're not expressing it in a healthy way. It's not good to keep anger energy within. We don't want to keep anger within ourselves and let it bottle up. And it's not to say to go off on people. It's to say, like, again, what it says, safely express your anger. And maybe that's what's happening. You don't want to get angry. You don't want to be mad. You don't want to feel that way. So you're just keeping it stuffed in, and then you're wondering why you're not happy. And with the Queen of Cups, this is the third eye chakra. So I'm getting drawn to the cup, and you're like, when is my cup going to be filled? Again, so this is like you wanting to embody this energy. You do have this vision for yourself, because again, this is the third eye chakra color, the indigo. So maybe you haven't seen this vision for yourself, but like maybe in the past you had this clear sense of who you were, what you were going to achieve in this life, and you know you saw it. Whether through visualization, through your intuition, your psychic sight, and you kind of forgot that part of you because you're just waiting for when you're gonna get yours, and you're kind of maybe lost sight of things, and which makes sense with a third eye. You lost sight of your true vision, because you're too stuck in like things that really don't matter. You know, like I said, with the validation or feeling, you know, some credit is due. And so overall, you know, try to safely express your anger and voice that, you know, in the healthiest manner possible, because you need to clear out that throat chakra. So you need to speak your truth, and you need to release, you know, again, that anger. You need to get out of this energy of boredom, of stalemate, of feeling like, when are things going to happen? You need to be your own cheerleader. You know, you need to acknowledge what you've done. And you also need to get in touch with your psychic sight, unblock that third eye, and get back to your true vision. And, you know, clear any blockages of lack mentality that's preventing you from achieving what you're wanting. And don't be afraid. Like I said, call in spirit. Ask for help. Okay, so overall we have the root, the heart chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakras, with the throat chakra coming in the most, with needing to safely express your anger. So I hope that resonated. Again, take what did. You know, not everything might be for everybody watching, since it's a collective reading. If you feel drawn to another pile, go for it. Or if you feel this wasn't the reading for you, if you want to choose another pile. Because this is all based on, you know, what you feel intuitively. Okay, so now we're on to pile number 7. So we have for today, I indulge myself. The Chakra Wisdom Tarot, we have the Princess of Wands, so the green, the heart chakra. We have the Two of Wands, so with the orange, the sacral chakra. And with the Hermit card, we have the solar plexus chakra with the yellow. Wait, did I already say that? Okay, so the Hermit card, yeah, the yellow solar plexus, okay. And then we have the base chakra, which is the root chakra. Okay, so right now you have all of the lower chakras on the table and the heart chakra. Okay. And then the mystical wisdom, we have the owl, follow your intuition. Dreams, believe in your dreams. And the oracle of the unicorn, we have receive, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Okay, so first off, so with the root chakra deals with survival, your needs being met, security. So if you have blocks to abundance, if you are in a lack mentality, then you're not going to be able to reap this abundance. So you do need to do some work on your root chakra, let go of fears of lack regarding, you know, stability, security, and know that, you know, you do have that goodness coming in. Okay. And then with the other cards, we have, okay, so the Two of Wands. Okay, so for this pile, this could definitely be out for a lot of you about like a partnership, like a working partnership, a business partnership, something maybe you're trying to get off the ground. And with the sacral chakra, that deals with creativity, desires, emotions, sexuality. So if this is about a business opportunity, you could be blocked creative-wise, where you're feeling like maybe you're unsure about what you're, you know, working on, you know, and your ideas. Maybe you're feeling like your emotional needs aren't being met, as well as your, you know, material and security. And okay, also I'm getting something about some of you might be afraid that you're not going to get the payoff. So that could be blocking you, like, from feeling good in the now, because you're concerned about whether this is going to be anything. I'm getting about taking the best that life has to offer. And maybe this is what the indulge myself is. Maybe, you know, why I'm getting like short sell, yourself. Like when it comes to yourself or with your life, like you don't indulge yourself. Like you don't, I'm getting very quick to cut things off. Hold on, I'm getting a bunch of different things. So take what resonates. So you might be someone that could be stingy, but when it comes to yourself, like you're not good about giving to yourself. And that could be, again, a lack mentality where you're like, oh, I don't have enough. I won't have enough. And if you're always stuck in that energy, you're never going to have enough because you're always focusing on that you're not having enough. And okay, with this Hermit card, I'm getting that you need to do some soul searching. Oh, and I'm hearing, when did your light go out? So I'm being drawn to this light. And for you, you're feeling like your light went out or your spark. And this is why you need some soul searching, why you need to go like delve deep within. And kind of get to the root cause, because like, for example, with chakra healing, energy healing, anytime you get to the root cause of a problem, then you could really get in to actually heal it. Because, you know, if you go to a healer, let's say, and you know, they do energy healing on you, okay, and something comes up, but you don't know what the root cause is, and you don't work on that problem, you're just going to need to be cleared and healed again. But if you get to the root cause of it and you work on it, you could eventually heal from that, because you know, okay, this is why I have this block. This is why, you know, this chakra is imbalanced, you know, and so on and so forth. So yes, you need to, and, you know, the answers are within. So I know, you know, you're looking to, you know, me in this video for, you know, answers. And then this is part of your answer, is that you need to look within. Because, you know, you lost your spark, and the best person who could help, or you feel like you have, you know, lost that light, the best person to help you is you, you know. And yes, of course, you know, there's gonna be times when we need guidance. So this is your guidance telling you that, you know, you do have some inner work to do, as we all do. And with the Princess of Wands, with the Heart Chakra card, I feel like maybe you used to have a lot of energy to you, like, you know, that fire, that spark, and now you're just kind of like, you feel maybe kind of lost, and I'm getting dazed and confused. And that's maybe why you're kind of like feeling you lost your light, because you used to be not like this. You used to be different. You used to believe in yourself maybe, and maybe, you know, something happened along the way, or maybe just, there was definitely a block somewhere. And that's kind of what you have to get to the bottom, because this is going to be different from each of you. There's no way for me to tell you each, or, you know, all of you, because you're all going to have different situations. And part of your lesson is about, you know, that soul searching. But yeah, it's definitely about you getting back and in charge, is what I'm hearing as well. Because with the sacral chakra, it deals with your personal power and will. So if you kind of been sitting in the passenger seat and letting others drive, that's part of the problem. And yeah, like with the dreams, believe in your dreams. You might not have a clear idea of what that is anymore. And that's why you need to kind of get in touch, do that soul searching, follow your intuition, and then you'll know like what are the steps to take. And I'd hate for you not to receive this gift or this goodness that's coming in, because you are worthy of that. You just have to know that. And again, part of this, the solar plexus deals with worthiness. So, you know, work on clearing blockages in the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and heart. So the first 4 chakras all need some work. And do, you know, again, allow yourself to indulge, because I'm getting, you always think like one day, and I don't want to say one day might never come, but in all honesty, that is a truth. You know, we don't know when this life is, you know, when our expiration date is, you know what I mean? So, and if you boost your, you know, you could boost yourself up, you could raise your vibration energy by being happy and being present in the here and now. So that could just be step one for you. But yes, definitely doing that soul searching, you know, getting your spark back, you know, releasing this lack mentality, you know, allowing yourself, you know, not to be stingy with yourself and, you know, giving yourself, you know, love and care, and then also, and I'm getting trusting your path too. Okay, and then also I'm getting, because with the intuition and dreams, so this would maybe more indicate with their intuition, like your third eye chakra, for example. So once you are able to work on, you know, the lower chakras and then like the heart chakra, then you'll be able to connect. But right now, you're not really, the two energies still need to merge, but you're too stuck in the material world in a sense. And that could be with the soul searching too. Like, you need to do this work and then this work will come after. So I hope that makes sense. So, okay, so that is pile number 7. So I hope you all got something from this reading today. And again, if a pile didn't resonate for you, or you feel like you should pick another one because, you know, maybe there's other messages you need to hear, go for it. I mean, there are 7 piles, so, you know, again, go by intuition. And if the first pile you picked didn't really seem to resonate, and, you know, I mean, it could be that just maybe some of the messages within the pile did. So I wish you all healing, and I hope this helped, and I send you all love and light. Until next time.